Okay, good morning guys. Well, things are going good. This is the third day that is holding water. This morning the level had dropped about 4 or 5 fingers, so that's pretty good. Before, it would go from full to empty overnight. So right now I am continuing to fill this, and as you can see, the water is going over this thing here. And what I want to do is I want this water to go up as much as possible to see where this little perimeter stands as far as the level of the water. Now, as the water comes up, I will add dirt to wherever is needed. Now, as you can see, this has gone up quite a bit, and this section here is kind of low. Down that way it's a lot higher, but it doesn't mean that much, because the original dirt here is not quite level either, because the buildup of dirt had not been finished, because we were still building and coming out towards the gate. So this area here could be lower, or it could be uneven going all the way around on the inside here. Yeah, this level here could be uneven going around, and this area here could be slanted off, and maybe it needed additional dirt to be level with the rest of this bottom step there. So as the water comes up, I will see how it sits to this little pile of dirt going around the pond here, and then I will add where it needs to be and build it up. And once the water comes all the way to the top and it holds water, then we'll see what it does as far as the water penetrating and coming out on this side. And the plan is that it doesn't. So when Woon put this powder stuff in there, I had her throw some up on the side here, so hopefully it will hold and the water will not penetrate this area here. Now, worst case scenario, if it does, then what we will have to do is buy some more of that stuff, bring the level down, or let it go naturally or whatever, and add some to this portion going down and this portion going up here. So this whole area here, all the way around, add some of that stuff. But time will tell, and we'll see how it goes, because, well, if you guys watched any of the videos, you can see how it's been up and down and up and down, and oh, a surprise every day. But things are looking good. The level is pretty much holding. So once I get it full all the way up here, then it would be a matter of every morning adding some water to maintain that level. And then after a few weeks, a couple months, whatever, it should hold. And the only thing you would have to replenish is evaporation. So yeah, we're just gonna have to play it by ear and hope for the best. And right now it's doing very good. You know, it's very promising. The water is staying except for 4 or 5 fingers, which is excellent. All right, okay, so it's still filling, but if you look at that dark spot there, that's the little walkway. This side is pretty much underwater. This corner here is really underwater, as you can see over there. That little short section's underwater, but this whole area coming around to this corner and back over to this corner is a spot here and there that's underwater, but basically not. So that whole area is higher than this area here. So what's going to happen is, as this gets up closer to the top, this would still be a long way from it. So what I'm going to have to do a little bit at a time is add some dirt all the way on top, and on this side, especially here at this corner. And this I will see as that water level gets up here. I can measure from the top of the walkway here to the water's edge, and then measure that side. It'll tell me how much dirt I need to go up. Of course, I can always do the water level from, I've got the little bamboo pole there, and one over here, and there, all the way around. I could always take the water level and measure the difference from that bamboo at the corner all the way over to this side, and especially this corner. And then what I would do is build this thing up, and then I could put some more water in there. And the more water, the better it would be, because you could put more fish in there and they would have more area to swim around. Yeah, but I'm not in that big a hurry to fill it up all the way to the top. My main concern is for this deep area, that little cubby hole down that way, to hold water. Now the edges, of course I want them to hold water too, but that would be an easier fix, because that just comes out to this edge here. Worst case scenario, we buy another packet of that sealing stuff and go around, or remove this grass here, or take some plastic and put it here. Or actually even better than that, here along all the way around, I can actually dig a little trench, bury some plastic, and then put dirt back on top of it, and it should hold that water from leaking through here and coming out into the driveway and all this area around the pond. But let's not get excited. Let's wait and see what happens and go from there. All right. Well, there it is, guys. This is as far as I'm going to fill it for now. As you can see, the water here is really close to the edge. I need to build this thing up. If you notice the difference between here, the middle, and the end, it's way off. That side, same thing. This side a little bit better, but this corner here, definitely really low. All right, let's see what happens by tomorrow morning. Right now it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so let's hope for the best. All right. Okay, so here it is. This is day 4, and it's still holding. Overnight, lost about 4 inches. So that's very good. I'm happy with the results of this stuff. Hopefully it'll last. So right now I am pumping the water in the pump to bring the level back to where it was yesterday. Okay, we'll see what happens. Okay, so here we are, guys. As you can see, I've got a little string coming out this way. I've got this strung all the way down there to that little bamboo. Then I leveled it because as I had mentioned in a previous video, this had a very low spot here. So what I will be doing for the next few days, weeks, I don't know, whatever it takes me, is I'm going to level this area coming around this way and the area going around this way, all the way around. Now I could stay with the level that's on that side. However, I would have to pick up this well pipe, otherwise it get covered with dirt. So I'm gonna base everything based on this level here. Now the string is about 4 fingers further up than the ground, but I will raise this here to match that string. And then what I will do is I will carry this level from the bamboo here to that bamboo there, to that bamboo over there, to the bamboo over there in the corner, and then make its way back here. So what I'm gonna have to do is, you know, add a couple of bamboo sticks down this side here. Now as you can see, this area right here goes up, then it goes down a little bit, then it goes up, then it really goes up. So as I'm going along with the level, I will have to move that dirt around, put it in a wheelbarrow, carry it somewhere else, drag it, whatever it takes. But I need to get this level so that I can put some additional water in here, so it goes halfway up this side. This way the fish can actually come off to the edge and have some water to swim around in, to go in and out. So yeah, and in the best of tradition, I had already started doing that when I thought about filming. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the dirt from here. So I will take all this dirt and go that way. And once I move the sand from here, then I can have a truck come in and dump some more dirt here. Because eventually what I would like to do is make a little shed here and keep the fish food out here, and you know, whatever supplies I need right here. This way the truck can just back up right here, unload it right here. Yeah. Okay, so we'll fake it as we go and see what happens. Okay guys, so here we are. It's been about 9 days or so, and it's doing very good. Now what I did yesterday is I filled this pond all the way to about right there, which is halfway on that little thing there. Now yesterday was the first time that I had filled it all that way, and as you can see, all along in here you have wet spots. So I would venture to say that it's going through this dirt here and coming out on the other side, because it had not done it before when I only filled to cover this little walkway going around. Now on this side, because you know you have dirt that's way thick here, wide, you didn't see it, but here, as you can see, that area is wet because I took this dirt out of here to level all of this here. So I will continue to level all the way around, and whatever excess dirt is there, I'll put it back there behind to level that area. Okay, so here we are. Good morning everyone. As you can see, the pond is pretty full, and if you look at that little bamboo sticking out, that's about 5 centimeters, and that 5 centimeters dropped in about 2.5 days. So what I was going to do originally is I was going to let this thing drop and see how long it would take to be empty. However, with this pond only going down about 5 centimeters in 2.5 days, I decided against it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to refill it so it's barely over this thing here, but not halfway up, because then you get all that wet coming out from underneath there. And what I'm going to do is refill it and put an air pump, or not an air pump, and I'm going to put a water pump right there in the middle, so it circulates and aerates this water. It'll help settle it down and clear it, even though right now it's starting to clear on its own, but I think it'd be better if I put a pump. And then what I will do is every day or every couple of days or whatever, is I will add water and maintain whatever level. So what I will do is I will put a little piece of bamboo here, bring it up to the level that I want, and then mark it. And then I can watch that, and when I refill it, I bring it back up to that level. And the reason I'm doing this is so that you have more weight pushing down on the bottom and the sides of this pond, and perhaps force that powder stuff that we put in there, the smectite or something, so that it helps push it into the ground and perhaps slow the seeping into the ground, or 100% seal it. But either way, with so little going out, I think that we can go ahead and maintain a level by adding water as needed, and this way we can go ahead and start putting some fish in there, and perhaps the fish being in there and the poop and the fish moving around and what have you, it will help seal it some more. Wishful thinking, but I think it will work. So if you want something to change, you got to do something. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. And here's the other thing we did is I added a pump, and I'm pumping this water and shooting it up in the sky to kind of aerate this water. It's actually holding pretty good. It's barely going down every day, maybe 5 centimeters at most. So with that kind of seepage, it's very easy to refill it and stay up with it. So I think what we're going to do is we will check this water tomorrow and see how it is, and then we're going to try to put some fish in here. And I think what we'll do is we'll do it late evening, so that the water in the fish house is relatively cold, and if we bring them out here to this water that's super hot, they might just croak. So what we'll do is, I think, bring them out here, put some of that water from the tank, put them in a plastic bag, and put them here, let them sit and adjust to this water for an hour or so, and then turn them loose. On tank number 4 over there, we have 889 or 88 or something. So I think what we'll do is we will put them bad boys in here, and either they adapt, or we're gonna have 988 little fish doing the backstroke. Yeah, so hopefully it'll work, and they'll survive. And then we'll take tank number 4, clean it out, adjust the pipes like I want to, with the pump being hooked up to the skimmer on the very top, and then take some of the fish out of the other 2 tanks and split them up. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. All right. Thanks for watching.
ขอบคุณเจ้า
See you next time.
แล้วปะกันแฮมไมนะเจ้า
See you.
Bye bye